A blurry amateur video of what is a crude arson attack on a synagogue, but the message behind it is deeply sinister. Those claiming responsibility call themselves Harakat Ashab al-Yamin al-Islamiyah. They say the synagogue in Kenton is a centre of Zionist influence, and they name individuals connected to it. The group is claiming to be behind 5 other recent incidents, including what happened here in Finchley in North London, where 2 people threw a brick and 2 bottles believed to contain petrol at this synagogue. So who is this group claiming to be pulling the strings?
It looks as though it is a new brand of the already existing organisations. You'll have people at the very top who are likely to be the Iranian, if it's linked with all this, to be the Iranian targeters, the ones who are giving the targets out. You will then have a layer of a recruitment in there. Again, these are people with Telegram accounts, Snapchat accounts, looking to recruit people, teenagers from the age of 16 to 19, 20, 21 years old that are being recruited to perpetrate these attacks.
4 ambulances were set on fire in Golders Green in late March, and there have been 5 incidents in the last few days in London. The attack at the Finchley Reformed Synagogue on April 15th, and on the same day a petrol bomb was thrown into the car park of Iran International, an anti-regime broadcaster based in Wembley. On the 16th there was what seems to have been a hoax that dangerous substances had been dropped onto the Israeli embassy. The next day, an attempted arson attack at the former offices of a Jewish charity in Hendon. And in the early hours of the 19th, an arson attack at a synagogue in Harrow. So are these crimes connected?
It's a very serious and central line of inquiry to look at how these events are connected. If they are, we can see there is a pattern, same methodology, same set broadly of targets. Is really quite a new phenomenon in recent years of people hiring basically thugs for hire to carry out these acts, people who aren't motivated by their links to the cause. So we definitely see that as a core line of inquiry.
These proxy actors may only be in it for the cash. They may not care about the motivations of their paymasters. They may have no ideology themselves whatsoever, but that doesn't mean they're not at risk of prosecution for very serious crimes. If this is the case, and we've seen this with the Russians as well, using proxies, what do you say to those people who are taking money to commit these crimes?
Well, my message to them is very simple. They should not do that. That is clearly very serious criminal activity that comes in scope of the National Security Act. So I would very strongly advise anybody not to get involved in that kind of activity.
Stay still. Stay still.
Dylan Earle was arrested and later convicted under the National Security Act. He was hired by the pro-Russian Wagner Group to set fire to warehouses belonging to a Ukrainian business.
You're assisting a foreign intelligence service.
He was sentenced to 17 years in jail. Synagogues continue to build defences, but with 15 arrests in 4 weeks, the thugs for hire might be finding themselves behind bars. Jason Farrell, Sky News.